If you're looking to make more money on Amazon KDP with your books, this video is for you. My name is Jenny Hansen Lane. We're talking about the advertising cost of sale. This is how much you need to make to break even on your ads. We're going to talk about some different strategies, but I wanted to give you this free resource that has been a game changer for me. I've been publishing for 3 years. I've published 608 books. I've crossed $127,000 for this one income stream. Okay. Let's talk about advertising cost of sale. So you've published a book and you're ready to make more money from your book. So you've decided to turn on ads. But you turn on ads and you're like, I don't recognize this dashboard. I don't recognize all these things. I don't know if I'm breaking even. We need to do this first. And if you are new to this channel and you're new to self-publishing, you are in the best place because I like to reverse engineer profits, like book profitability. Amazon has us tell them, like, how much do you want to make from your book on the very last page of our book listing before we hit submit and it goes live. It should be earlier. So I want you to watch this video, especially if you haven't published before. Okay. So I'm on bookbeam.io, and this is a free calculator that they have for us to calculate our royalties. Okay. So you can see here that we type in our type of book, paperback or hardcover. Do you see how I toggle back and forth? Okay. And you also see if I can scoot it over a little bit, that you get to choose the interior type. Okay. So if you've already published a book, you can simply come here and let's say it's a paperback. We're going to choose if it's the 3 different options that Amazon gives us: black ink, color, standard, and premium. Most people that print color are not that happy with standard and they choose premium. It is about 3 times the price of black and white, but it can be really pretty. I've seen people do this with even like recipe books. This is a really cool feature if you want to go ahead and get a bunch of books ordered and shipped from overseas and you want the cost to be really low. It's really fun to use this as a test market, right? So you can do your book and not lose any money because Amazon does all the heavy lifting of the printing and shipping, right? I'm bringing that up because a lot of people don't really talk about color, but I've made some color prompted journals. It's been really fun. And I also want to make a cookbook with my family. So if you guys think we should do like a series of me creating a cookbook as like a non-foodie, well, I'm a foodie, but like a non-YouTube food channel, then put that in the chat because I see it as like a form of family history. Okay. And my husband's a really good cook. I do all the cleaning. Okay. I do the dishes. Okay. So we're going to do black and white ink, just black ink on white paper, and our trim size. Now, there's a price break, right? You can see here 6x9 or over 6x9. A lot of people don't know Amazon actually charges you when your trim is bigger. And so you can actually save money if you don't care about the sizing. Some people do. Actually, 8.5, 11 is an incredible book size for a coloring book. For the tutorial, let's imagine that we're doing a coloring book, and so we are going to do 6x9. It goes all the way up to 8.5 by 11. And we are choosing the American storefront of Amazon, which is .com. Okay, .co. What is co? .uk. .ca is Canada. Okay. I think .co is like a company. So Amazon also has a breakdown of like how many pages. Now there's price breaks. A minimum page book needs to have 75, but it depends on the size because I've seen some people do premium books and they've been able to do like 45 pages depending on the size. You can play around with that in the KDP calculator. Okay. This is for profitability. This is why we focus on this. Okay. So our coloring book, I'm going to do 109. The reason I like 109 is because once you get to 110, the price changes. I'll show you that. Okay. So let's put in a price here. We know that if we price our book under $9.99, we get less royalties. Okay. So let's look. I hit enter. You can see that my royalty is $4.35. It's showing me Amazon's fee. They're going to take $4.80. This is incredible. Okay. Amazon lets you sign up for KDP for free. They let you upload your content and store it for free. Google doesn't even let you do that. They put a limit on it. I love you, Google. They let you be in front of 90 million monthly buyers. Okay. So it's pretty incredible that like that is only Amazon's fees, $4.80. They do have a printing fee, which you can see here is $2.84, right? Also, part of the fee is like they ship it right to your customer's house. Okay. There is expanded distribution royalty. That is if you're going to click that button, and that means your book can be found on third-party platforms. Sometimes I've seen my book on Walmart.com, but it is all through KDP, which is wild. Okay, it's letting me know like I have to price my book to be $4.74 to break even, right? But you guys know the self-publisher who can acquire the customer, right? Whoever can spend the most to acquire the customer will win the game. This is why I always do this reverse engineering process for my books, because I want the margins to scale. Okay. So if I were to list this coloring book on Amazon for $11.99, my break even, that means if I hit this number with ads, I don't lose money, I don't make money. That is 36.28, okay? Now here's something interesting, okay? The point at which your advertising cost of sale is at break even. This is a data point that is relevant for Amazon advertising. If your advertising cost of sale is below this number, your ad is profitable. If it is above it, your ad is not profitable, okay? So here's the crazy part about this. I don't just calculate this number because my books bring in organic sales. This means that it brings my ACOS down and I can keep my ad running. So you need to know this number here so that you can calculate it with organic sales. Let's do another example here, okay? So I will tell you when this coloring book sells, I will raise the price, okay? There's a lot of controversy online about losing royalties for books that are under $9.99. And I will tell you that like if you have a beautiful cover, it will help you so much, okay? Especially low content. There's a lot of people that might not pay $9.99 for a notebook, but there are people that do. I have lined and even empty books that sell for way more than that, okay? So if we hit enter here, you can see that my royalty went up about 70 cents, okay? And so this is the number that I need to understand when I am running my ads. Now, this is where it gets complex and advanced, and this is why I have a free training below if you'd like to come to it. We talk about how I've made six figures without having a publisher, but also some of the complexity we talk about is you don't just have one book, you have multiple books, right? And so I have another book. It's a prompted journal. It does really well. And it gives me a royalty of $6.15. This, every time the book sells, I'm able to put the money back into my ads, okay? Look at my break-even cost. It is 41%. That means I have a lot of wiggle room to test ads. That's one of the reasons I have over 40 different strategies. Is because I have the money to play and teach people, okay? Now, the minimum, let's look at minimum. Let's look at bottom of the barrel. If we're like, okay, I have scarcity mindset, I can't even do expanded distribution with that. Okay. 15 cents royalty. No, thank you. Okay. I don't have any books, you guys, in my book account that's priced under $9.99. Okay. I try to create books that bring so much value that people want to pay at least $9.99. Okay. I might have a couple that don't sell that are priced below that because I just haven't focused on optimizing that because they don't sell. But you can see here that my break-even cost for a book that's $5.99 is 12%. I don't have any margins. I have 75 cents I can put on my ad. Do you see why it's so important to know the ACOS? Okay. So if I'm running ads, let me show you something with my book. I have a couple books. I have another one that's $16.99. Okay. So I have a prompted journal. It's $16.99. Every time it sells, I make $7.35. My break even cost is 43%. So when I'm in my ads account and it shows that it's 43 or 44%, then I'm losing money. And so what I'll do is I'll look at my ads on a 7-day basis, not just yesterday. Because if we base things on yesterday, we can't plan for tomorrow. It's bad, right? So I'll look at it on a 7-day window. And if it's below 43, I leave it on. If it's still above 44, then I will go to 30 days because I have enough money to keep the ad going. Okay. Now, here's the tricky part. I have some ads that get up they get up above 44%, but when I go look at my KDP reports and I see that I have 10 additional books that were not in my ads report, it lets me know that my ad sales are increasing my organic sales. And so it's actually bringing my ACOS down, right? And so we can calculate that to be smarter about not turning our ads off too early, okay? Let me know what questions you have about this, okay? So BookBeam does a really good job of helping self-publishers be educated, okay? And so when you get a chance, I'll put this link below. I'll give you a coupon code if you want to purchase the subscription of BookBeam. It is an affiliate link, but this really, the owner of BookBeam is incredible. It says pricing can be a powerful component of your overall marketing strategy. It's part of mine. The general rule of thumb is the lower the price, the more easily you'll get sales. You could think of it as a barrier. The higher the price, the more other factors like social proof need to have to get people to buy your book, right? So when you have social proof, you can actually charge more, okay? During the launch period of your book and when your book does not yet have positive reviews, you may want to sell your book at a lower price. You do not yet have the power of social proof to make your book sell, which is why it makes sense to lower the price to help things get going. I don't follow that strategy, okay? One of the reasons that I don't is because I'm publishing in a niche that is so uncommon and unique that I get top new release, and that creates that social buzz, okay? So let me know what questions you have. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want you to realize that knowing your royalties and like typing this in before you even create a book can be the difference between making or breaking it in your KDP account and being able to scale multiple books at one time. I love you. I'm cheering for you, and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Peace out.